Hi David, good to
Gary.
see you again, and just wanted to perhaps have a chat about the sale of Willow Bridge and maybe share with our potential buyers the great attributes that this property here in Myrrhee, which is northeast Victoria. We're only a few k's away from the Myrrhee township and the rural city of Wangaratta, 221 hectares, 546 acres in the old Imperial, and having been involved with you when you came and bought the property back in, what, say 2006?
Yep.
Yes, you've done magnificent work here, and it's a credit to you, and it's a great, we're very proud to be able to offer it to sell to the public. But maybe share a couple of things that you might have done with maybe pasture, or what you feel a good future is with where you might take it if you had been still retaining it.
We fell in love with the property back in 2006, looking over it when the house was virtually non-existent, and
right, yes,
a lot of stuff about. So we saw the potential of the place back then, fell in love with the views and the valley. I can remember driving through this valley before this place came up for auction and saying that you'd never get into this valley, it'd be that tightly held.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yes.
And this haven't been able to ever, the places of this size just don't come on the market in this valley, No. So we're very fortunate to get it, and a very fortunate, it's good in a good spot. Like the kids and I always go skiing, snow skiing. We're only an hour and a half to Mount Hotham, and only 40 k's virtually to the highway. So north south, good direction. So
it's a really great valley, and certainly with the property you've got 6 titles, 2 road frontages, and it's nicely secure and secluded. And as people will see with the with our video, there's massive views and beautiful undulating country, and it's really something to really have a look at and inspect, and will be a great asset for the incoming people.
Yeah, it's one thing I never tire of is every time I'm up the paddock, the views coming back down.
Yeah, that's
you just never tire of it. Like it, you think I've seen it, but then you look again, and it's just it always catches you. So it's
especially coming back down onto that dam from up the top after you've gone past the spring, and the water just running back down in there.
Yeah,
it's got to be quite warming.
Absolutely.
Coming into a summer and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and the dam itself, well, that's just our big swimming pool.
Yes.
So summertime, that's where we are. Every afternoon is in that dam. So.
And how many megs of water?
It's supposed to be a 40-acre-foot dam, so I'm not exactly sure what that turns out to be in megs, but that's actually how you sold it to me.
It was represented there. That's back in the day.
Back in the day, so
true.
The opportunity to irrigate out of it and put some smaller paddocks or whatever under lucerne or whatever you want. The capability's all there. So when that dam, it's always full and overflowing right up to about Christmas.
Yes.
And then once you get that autumn break, she'll be full and overflowing again. So it virtually full and overflowing 7-8 months of the year. So.
Very good security, and then the diversity of your country from down the front here, they're really rich fertile flats, and then going back up into the volcanic sort of soils as you get deeper in, it complements
so, and the cattle love getting up in the hills in the wintertime.
Yes.
You see, like especially on those colder sort of days, they'll be up there. The air must be a bit warmer, a bit higher, and
you've got your valleys to shelter in and so forth. And the timber.
So the hills, especially over the summertime, there's a lot of native grass and stuff that'll come onto those hills, which will keep them green in the summertime. So.
And carrying capacity, David, if you perhaps conventional farming with beef, what would you think you could run?
Well, this year we ran 100 cattle over summer, and then when we got the break, we virtually had pretty solid 300 cattle here, and there's roughly about 30 horses.
Right. Yes.
So if you get rid of 30 horses, well, there'll be a fair few more cattle that you could put on there as well. So.
Yes. And you're into the part of your profession as well as being a farmer or agricultural is your camp drafting, and that's the great arena you've got up there. That's,
so we build all the steel cattle yards and the arena. So there's a proper 60 by 100 camp draft arena there.
Right. Yes.
And cut out yards. So.
and you've got these great stables, the good facilities for horses all round, isn't it? Really,
it is. Yeah, it's well set up for horses. Yeah. So that was. It helped our enterprise with me training outside horses and bringing our own horses through. So,
and the residents too, and the grounds, as people will see and what you've done around with the new residence, and that was built in 2009?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Beautiful open plan living. Yes, and the grounds, you've got those sweeping grounds, and that you maintain that. I suppose that. It's like an oasis there in the summer.
You've only got to ask my kids that what I'm like when I'm mowing the lawns. Like it's got to be done a certain way.
Yeah,
you've got to mow a certain way. You've got to mow, one way and then back the other way, and
pick up the tyre tracks and all that. Yes.
Like initially when we were first here, you couldn't even see the old house. It was hidden and damp and cold, and so we sort of opened things up, but kept all the established good old oak trees, and the bigger old established trees, kept all them. And
it certainly makes a great statement, and I think any incoming buyer will be able to put their own stamp on it. You've given it a really great foundation, and it's a testament to you the way it's presented. It's really great. Yeah, I think we should end it on that. It is a tightly held area, so good luck with the sale, and
thanks, Andrew.
Thanks very much.